Hello everyone, this is Tim. Tiffany asked me to help her with a review of a product. I'm kind of the tech support in the family, and so she got a product to review called Casper Sky Pure. And what it is think of it as like a comprehensive home security management system. So I've been playing around with it, and I thought I'd go ahead and share my thoughts with you all. So, initially, I was afraid that maybe it wasn't geeky enough for me. I wasn't afraid that there wasn't enough options and abilities to customize things. And after getting into it, I can say that's not the case at all. It definitely has a lot of different ways you can schedule things and set up the settings. So if you want to really geek out on it, you can, or you don't have to be a geeky techno kind of person. You could just use the base product that did all the defaults. So I really appreciate that. But let's go ahead and jump in. I can kind of show you what the features I liked and what's there. So that, like I said, the product's called Casper Sky Pure, and this is the kind of homepage you see. And they have some backup and restore computer protection. That's where they run your virus protection and your online protection, and also it does application protection. So if one of your applications starts acting weird and starts contacting a weird website or doing something it shouldn't be doing, it will let you know and ask if you want it to do it, which is nice. That way your applications don't get hijacked by other Trojans or viruses or things like that. And there's a parental control center. I didn't actually use this yet because our daughter Tara is too small to use the computer yet. And then there's some additional tools, a virtual keyboard, which is kind of nice. Let me go and just click on that. And what it is a lot of websites, not a lot of websites, but when you're online sometimes when you're entering your passwords, some viruses will have something called key logging. Will keep track of your passwords that you type in. But if you use the virtual keyboard, it can't. Those can't be tracked. So it's kind of a way of protecting yourself there. Home network control. I'll get back to this one. This one's pretty cool. Data encryption and password manager. Basically, data encryption is where you can actually set aside a part of your hard drive where you're going to put your really sensitive documents. So things that have your Social Security, taxes, things like that. Put everything in there. And if your computer crashes or your computer gets stolen or anything bad happens to it, no one's gonna be able to get to your data because it's encrypted and they can't read it. And then the password manager is basically a tool for managing all your online passwords with one master password. And what this allows you to do is a lot of times people have passwords that use their birthdays or the name of their daughter or son or a pet, and those are pretty easy passwords to crack. But with the password manager, you can create really difficult passwords and then have one kind of master password that will log you into the system, and then everything will automatically. Then Casper Sky will automatically fill in the passwords. They're kind of the harder to crack passwords, because then that way you don't have to remember that your password for your email is G50162H164 or something like that. Does that make sense? But anyways, there is a ton of stuff here. I can't really do it justice in too much time, but I did want to show you one thing I thought was pretty neat. Under computer protection, there's something called a security zone. So you can set this up for certain applications. This one's Internet Explorer, but you could add other internet browsers. And this sets aside a space in your computer where if anything really bad happens, you get a really bad virus or anything like that, the virus won't be able to get out of this kind of protected box. So that's kind of a pretty interesting feature, and I thought you could use that for online browsing, or if you want to kind of protect yourself that way. Let me see if I can find this other one. System security. Yeah. I will just give me a second. I will find it here. There it is. Open vulnerability scan window. So this is kind of neat. What it does is it goes through and looks at your system and tells you what applications are vulnerable and need to be updated. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, I can't show you all the applications and all the things that you can do with it, but it's a great way to manage all your home security needs. And the other great thing is you buy this one product and you can use it on 3 different products. That's what I was going to show you here, is with the home network control. You can control your network and your security for all the other, like 3 other computers on your network. So that's Casper Sky Pure. Pretty neat piece of software, so definitely check it out. Thanks.